So, does anybody think like I do that in general, that most people out there are pretty much total fucking idiots? You agree, right? And I think they are basically total fucking idiots. For example, this new virus that's going around, it's out of China, it's all over the news, it's on every fucking TV channel. This new virus, it's called the coronavirus. I want to ask you, do you know that there are a lot of people out there that actually think that you get the coronavirus from drinking Corona beer? Stupid, right? You know how many people probably switch beers over this? Like, I can't drink Corona. I don't want to die. And you know, everybody at the Corona Beer Company is probably running around like panicking. Our sales are dropping. Our stock is dropping. Probably asking everybody at the company, right? They're asking, like, why are there so many fucking idiots who think that you could get a virus from drinking a beer? I mean, I know this is happening. I literally know it, you know? And first of all, besides this all being really fucking stupid, I would just like to congratulate the virus naming people, for coming up with deadly virus names for stuff that I really like. Beer. Great job, guys. What's next? Jack Daniels virus, maybe? Probably. Personally, though, I think it's all really fucking fishy. Like, who came up with the coronavirus name? Uh, and this is not a conspiracy theory because there is definitely no fucking way that it wasn't a competing beer company. Think about it. Like, why wasn't it named the Bud virus, the Miller virus, the Heineken virus, right? You know, for me though, all this coronavirus talk has had, I'm going to say, the complete opposite effect because every time now I hear coronavirus, I want to have a beer. To me, it's like a drinking game at a party. Try it. Watch the news with some of your drinking buddies because it's all over the news, right? Uh, any channel. And every time they say coronavirus, you got to drink a Corona beer. No lie, you will get fucked up, right? Basically out of your mind. You might even die from drinking beer, not the virus. But but since we're on a subject, right, where we're talking about idiots, fucking idiots, and beer, I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna say I always wondered, right? Since we're talking about beer, I always wondered what idiot came up with that bullshit about beer tasting like piss. Ugh, I hate beer. It tastes like piss. Gross. I'm not drinking that. It tastes like piss. And then and then they even get more specific. They're like, that beer tastes like warm piss, or that beer tastes like watered down piss. I mean, come on. When people say that when people say that shit to me, beer tastes like piss, right? It actually it pisses me off, right? And I'm like, they're like, beer tastes like piss, and I'm like, I say, look, I wouldn't know. I never drank piss, you piss drinker. You know, I mean, I like the taste of beer, and I'm gonna say straight out right now, there's no fucking way that beer tastes like piss. And I'm gonna say like, how would anybody even know without drinking piss? Now, I know there's the prank where you pee in someone's mug, and I guess you could try it on somebody, somebody you hate, I guess, right? And that's if you don't mind having somebody who will basically want to get revenge on you for pretty much the rest of your life. Uh, I'll I'll get my revenge, you know. Uh, and even if they get over it, right away, because they're drunk and they forget it, I don't know, or they pass out. They will at the very least immediately want to kick your ass for making them drink your pee. And honestly, you would deserve it because how do you explain that to somebody that you just made them drink your pee? What? I just made you drink my pee. It was a joke. It's all in fun. Look, everybody's laughing. So please, please stop kicking my ass, and trying to pee directly into my mouth for your revenge already. Please stop. I mean, so let's say you don't want to do it as a prank. So maybe if you really want to know, you could do maybe you could do like they do with, remember the Pepsi challenge at the mall. You have a little stand, and except with the table with two drinks with question marks, and except like they did it with Pepsi and Coke. Except with Pepsi, Coke, you could do it with beer. And of course some piss. You're like in the mall, your table, people walking by. You're like, hey, random mall person, which one of these beers do you like better? If you want to make it hard on them, I mean, you probably never see that person again. But if you want to make it harder, the test harder, so it's not that easy for them, you could actually like chill the piss and leave the beer warm, and I think that would make it harder. It would be like, well, this one's nice and cool, and this one's, is this a trick? Uh, but I'm telling you though, even if you had chilled piss and warm beer, I'm telling you, there's no fucking way anybody would choose piss over beer, even chill, even like in a nice cold mug. No way, no fucking way, right? Um, you know what I might do though, uh, because I mean there are people you can ask, you know, there are people who know this, and I'm thinking what I might do is I might go on one of those fetish sites, the ones where everybody drinks each other pee back and forth. You pee in mine, I pee in mine. It's a thing. Um, and I think I'll ask in the comments, and I'm sure that I'll just ask, hey, you guys drink piss all the time, like it's no big deal, right? I want to know, does it taste like beer? Would you? Can you tell me? Yeah, they probably. Maybe they tell me. I don't know. But you know what else? And there's one other person I know who knows, who should know, right? Anybody remember beer grills, the beer grills guy? I'll ask him. Beer grills is the guy that like there's no water, I drink my pee, right? But if I ever meet um, that Bear Grylls guy, I'll ask him. I'll be like, Mr. Grills, very respectfully, I'll ask him, Mr. Grills, you drink beer, right? Just I don't go in hardcore. I just go in gently, right? And he'll be like, yeah. And then I'll be like, Mr. Grills, you drink piss, right? And he'll be like, yeah, because I think he'll know where it's going. And I'll be like, Mr. Grills, respectfully, I want to ask you, does does piss taste like beer? Come on, I know you know. Could you just tell us, right? And I'll ask him if pee doesn't normally taste like beer. Let's say you drink a lot of beer, then does your pee taste more like beer, right? I don't know. He might slug me. Uh, but you know what? If he gets mad, I'll say, look, Mr. Grills, respectfully, I have an idea. I'm gonna give it to you. It's like Mr. Grills. This is $1 billion idea. It could make you even more rich and more famous than you already are for drinking your own pee, right? I'll say, Mr. Grills, Mr. Bear Grylls, I think that you should start your own beer label, right? And its catchphrase could be, I'm Bear Grylls, drink my beer. It doesn't taste like my pee. I know, I've tasted both. Anyway, I think that's enough of this fucking nonsense. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Goodbye.